Hi Aries, how are you guys? This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It's general, of course, will not resonate for everyone. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. This is just pre-shuffle, but let me just tell you what I got, and then we will lay out a full spread. Looks like you have done some growing self-evaluation, and I think what's happening is you have realized or graduated into a place of self-love where you have figured out when you deal with somebody who's dishonest, it lowers your value and kind of takes away from your self-love, from your Empress energy and your ability to not sink back into, like, there's something about somebody, like, you from the past, you have learned how to not entertain why somebody is being dishonest or is pulled away or not being forthcoming, something like that. And you may tamper with it, but I think what happens is when you do, you kind of you're seeing the pattern of when you do that and you try to figure out what they did instead of just going, oh, well, their deal, right? It takes away from your self-value. I've got to shut my door real quick, but this is just pre-shuffle. We're going to lay out a spread. Here we have Five of Pentacles, which is, feeling left out in the cold. And we have the Four of Swords in reverse, which is removing yourself and healing. So powerful pre-shuffle. All right. Powerful. This is growth. This is the Hierophant, Taurus, Virgo energy, or it's just really all about knowing that, yeah, I could sit here and entertain why somebody is, the way they are blowing me off or what I could have done, but why would I? Because I've learned from the past that it just puts me in a not good place. I also feel like you have multiple people. I was picking up on multiple projects or people interested. I feel like this is a good month for you. So all my readings are timeless, so feel free to look through the other readings. It is general, of course. Cannot resonate for everyone. Please check out my lives. I'm probably going to do a live. I'm going to try to do, I might do one today, but I would love for you guys to join. It's so cool to be able to talk to you guys in the comments, right? All right, let's see. Okay, Page of Swords. This is watching. So that might be an energy that you're removing yourself from too. This is, Page of Swords is curious. They're inquisitive. They're looking to figure out what's going on, possibly social media. Nine of Wands. You may be breaking some long habits. Look at that, self-control. The Strength card, holding back. It's being able to balance that lion and the lamb. Big progress, I think. Okay, your energy. Four of Cups in reverse. This is an opportunity coming in. I think I know what that is, but let me look. Let me just keep going real quick. So Six of Cups. Oh my gosh, Four of Wands. Foundation. Gee Louise, that's crazy. So this Four of Cups is I feel like it's in reverse. So I feel like what this is a realization of, I'm not going to miss out on the right opportunity, because when it's right and things fall in place, it's going to work out. It's not a worry. It's a reverse thinking. But you do have a return here. We've got serious energy on foundation. All right, person on your mind, their energy. I'm just flipping the cards in certain ways because I want them to be shown, to be able to be seen. Communication. You got communication coming in, something stable. Wow. I'm kind of mad at someone. I feel like you have more than one energy here. Somebody is going to be, it looks like, communicating because you didn't respond or act the way they thought you would. Could be somebody that was kind of in and out. Moon card, Pisces. And I feel also, Aries, like you had this intuition about someone. Yeah, look at that. There's that Hierophant again. Okay, new beginning in the upcoming. 7 of Swords. Again, deception or, you know, removing. Oh, this is the... Okay, I'm sorry. I know I'm giving you guys incomplete sentences. I do that when the messages are... Usually that's a good sign that the messages are coming in really strong and fast. So I know it's probably annoying though. So a new beginning is coming, or... But I think you got multiple people, and I think that you are just really figuring out not to deal with shady bullshit. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like 3 of Swords in reverse. No more of this self-sabotage by putting energy into here. People that aren't consistent, and Chariot, 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, holding your ground, knowing your value. Here's the other thing that's coming through. Somebody's going to come back and they're going to offer, but it's kind of like your inner knowing is going to be, yeah, we played that game before. I recognize this. It's almost like a game just to see if they can get you back, get your attention. And Three of Pentacles, cooperation. And that was a Justice card. We'll see. Tell me more. Okay. I feel like there's more than one person here. Whatever the situation is here, Aries, your key to success here is to keep your value and do not lower it for this player, this person. This person actually could be someone good eventually, but it's like they need someone that's not going to fall for their stuff, you know? And it doesn't mean you even have to you have to explain it. You can just, I feel like you need to be entertaining multiple people. You've got multiple people coming or interested in you. Maybe you don't even know that. Don't put all your eggs in one basket is what I feel. 3 of Wands and King of Wands. Don't turn your back on other options too soon. Keep your options, have fun. Talk to, yeah, some of you guys are not going to like this, but what I'm feeling so strong is you need to make a decision not to put all your, I keep thinking eggs in one basket. Not to put all your hopes in one person. Oh, right when I said that, hopes. There's the hope card. Aquarius. Yeah, with the Hermit. Okay. I think Aries has more than multiple people, and I think that would be really good for you to entertain that for a while, because it's going to build your confidence back up, and it's not going to position, you're not going to be positioned in a place where you feel so vulnerable to one person if that one person lets you down. You're going to be like, oh, hardly noticed, because I have 3 other people who are texting me. You know what I mean? Plus, you don't put all your energy into someone and text them so much, because, okay, another thing, a lot of the signs are getting this. Don't over-explain, don't overshare, be mysterious. We aren't as attracted to things that are easy to achieve, It's like diamonds, they're rare, We're not as, if somebody's not a little bit mysterious, we don't have a reason to be curious. Keep the curiosity up. I feel like after what you've been through with something recently lowered your value, or not really did, but it internally or mentally did. You got multiple people here. I'm saying strong, clear, strong and clear. Play the field. The relationship that you're seeking will come in divine timing, but it's not something that you're going to have to freaking, like calculate what to do and how to say, what to say and how to say it. It's going to flow, and it's going to be when you have your confidence back up. Okay. Tell me anything else for Aries. What can Aries not see? Oh, Two of Swords. What is that? Blocking progress. Oh, blocking progress. And independence, wealth. Look at the cards that are showing. So interesting. The World card and the Lover's card. It's a decision. You got to really make a hardcore decision to honor yourself. Y'all let me know in the comments, please. You aren't needing to chase love. You got love coming to you. Let me grab another. Oh, whoops, bumped you. Hold on. Let me grab another deck. Another deck I want to grab. I want to grab this Psychic Tarot. Actually, I meant to grab this earlier. Aries, you're going to be high in demand if you don't limit yourself to one person. Very strong rating not to limit yourself to one person unless it's really, slowly developed over time and it's stable. If it's unstable. If it's totally stable, then you're probably not even watching this, right? Look at that. Wisdom and choose wisely. This is the Hierophant again. Be careful not to settle and get all consumed with somebody that you have red flags about or you feel a little off. I'm not saying that person might not be, they're going to come back. I'm not saying that they may not be great, but they're not going to be, I can tell you from my experience, personal experience I had with somebody that he was very high in demand, very eligible. Looked good, smelled good, had, just was like somebody that every girl would, I had a lot of girls chasing him. And he ended it with me. And it was like back then, it was more decent. People were more decent. They would tell you. They wouldn't just blow you off, We didn't have texting back then. But I was just like, oh, okay, well, good luck and blah, blah, blah. And I just, kept my value. It sucked. I was so upset. I didn't show him, I showed it privately, but, or I dealt with it privately. But, oh my gosh, he came back and with a vengeance. And guess who he chose? Out of all these women, he just basically, when he came forward, he said, I want to see other people. I don't want anything serious right now. And then he started dating other people and didn't date me at all for 2 years. But anyway, I'm saying choose wisely. This is saying choose wisely. Don't ignore your intuition. Wow, here's the same cards. Power, the strength, balance, the lion and the lamb. If you feel fierce about something and you feel a fire and a drive for something, you've got that burning inside you. Put it into something that benefits you, not someone else. Whenever you feel like you want to call that person or you want to reach out, just turn that around into something for you that benefits you, okay? But that's that same Leo strength card. And then we have the Four of Wands, 1111. Again, solid foundation. It does indicate sometimes twin flame, but it's a foundation and achievements. Don't forget your power. When we don't feel our own strength and power, others don't see it, right? And then we have the waiting game. Look, the roots, they take time. Let roots, go into the ground and take root and be stable. It takes time, and then it grows into something. Things that come too fast typically don't last. Oh, I just rhymed. When it comes too fast, it doesn't last. Look at this, chakras, crown, solar plexus. Wow. I want to read that real quick, that Triumph card. 7. So you got crown chakra, which is, the crown of your head and your solar plexus. And then you have Triumph. Page 39. Okay. The power of your soul is pushing and nudging you steadily forward, whether you're setting new goals, developing ideas, or planning a journey. It's essential that it's carefully thought out. When you tap into your inner guidance and balance it with self-control, hard work, and perseverance, it's likely to manifest a triumphant outcome for you to be single-minded and focused on the end goal. Visualize successful results as they were already happening now. When you've achieved what you set out to do, your ability to meet the other life challenges will be significantly increased. When you try to move forward without balance, direction, or guidance, it's easy to slip off your intended path and be drawn away from your desired goal. Now is not the time to let go or allow the river of life to pull you in its current, as you so easily can lose control. So grab your oars, grip them tightly, and steer carefully toward your highest aim or destination. I just have to tell you, this card won't leave me alone, this Devil card. So some of you may be dealing with the Capricorn, or this is also a very strong self-control card. Impulse. There's some strong message here about we can't do both. We can't entertain this negative energy, this in and out negative energy. We can't really entertain that and at the same time reach our full potential and be completely open to others. Something like that, okay? The Triumph card reminds you that you don't have to be alone with all of life's ups and downs and the challenges that face you. This is a time to tap into the powerful knowledge of others, as well as to use the inner resources that are within you. I feel like you need to keep your sphere of influence pretty open. You don't have to overtalk. You don't have to oversay. You don't have to overshare. You don't have to explain. Being authentic does not mean sharing every thought or everything about you. You don't need to tell people certain things about you. You don't need to talk about your finances or your political views or whatever. Bite your tongue when you need to, right? Self-control. But this is very, it's an element of choose carefully and focus on the things that matter. Because you've learned in the past not to put too much energy into things that don't jive or don't make sense. You know what I mean? So anyway, I love you guys. Sacrifice universe. Lots of chakras here. So do some chakra work, maybe meditate, listen to binaural beats for chakras. We got throat chakra. This is speaking your truth. A great way to do your throat chakra, the ways that I think the throat chakra and the heart chakra are the easiest to balance and open, but you can gurgle, you can hum, you can sing, anything that puts vibration on your throat. Okay. Also, like not saying things that you really need to get out, that sometimes can block your throat chakra. We have sacrifice, universe is a world. This is a sacrifice, but look at the 12 and the 21. That's very interesting. 1, 2, 2, 1. Which those break down to threes, right? And then here's a 3. So 3, 3, 3 could be relevant. This is Empress again, self-value. Don't sacrifice your self-value. I think there's a big lesson in it. Anyway, am I rambling? I feel like I'm rambling. I love you guys. Let me know in the comments, and watch out for the lives. I'm doing lives now. They're not, you know, I'm still trying to get my angles and stuff right, but just watch out for the lives so we can, I love talking to you guys in the lives, in the chats, okay? I love you, Aries. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.